Hey guys, Tim Baumgren here. I'm going to be doing a review of the 2020 Toro TIMECUTTER walk around series mower, and just going to kind of walk you guys through it. I got mine a couple weeks ago and going to outline some of the things that I like most about it. I'll start in the front here and kind of work towards the back. And to start out, these cast aluminum hubs, fantastic. I'm navigating around trees. I have a sandbox to navigate around. I've got fences to navigate around. If you were to hit one of those by accident and dent this is easily replaceable. With competitor models, you actually are going to likely dent the entire frame of your mower, and it's going to be a lot more expensive, especially for an investment like that. So that's a huge selling point for me. Moving on up, you have this front ledge step that makes it easily accessible to get up onto the platform here. With other models, you might have to be stepping over the deck, and that's something that I like to avoid, especially on a day like today. It's kind of been raining a little bit, so if you have kind of like an off-court step or two, it can make it tough. So that front step makes it very easy to get up and down. And moving on to the mower, extremely comfortable. Very soft cushion seat, armrests, which some of the competitor models don't have. Another thing that I like, I'm a 6'4" frame, and this has a ton of room. I have the seat all the way back right now. If you don't have a 6'4" frame like me, you can move it up so you're a little bit closer. Some nice footrests, very comfortable if you're going to be spending a lot of time on it. Another thing to highlight here is the foot lever adjust pedal, which can help you adjust the height of the deck. So you can either use that and kind of do both at the same time. You can see the deck adjusting there, or you can just, like other models, you can adjust it by yourself. So kind of pick and choose, but I found this pedal to be extremely helpful just to make it real easy. All right, moving on. All right, the other thing I was going to mention, if you want to come in, zoom in here a little bit, they have the smart speed control system here. It has 3 different settings. What this allows is for you to essentially kind of govern the speed that you're able to go while still maintaining all the power within the blade. So, for example, I travel quite a bit in the summer, so I will be gone. I'll have to have my wife mow the lawn for us. And what this allows us to do is essentially I'll set it to the top setting, where it's a 5-mile-per-hour maximum speed limit, which gives her a little bit more control and just stability and comfort. Now, she hasn't mowed the lawn yet with this, but I've had her drive it a couple times, and she doesn't need to go that fast, and she feels a lot more comfortable going at a slower speed while still having that trimming capability, which is excellent. And moving on from there, I just want to talk about kind of the frame and the deck a little bit. It's all 10 gauge steel all the way around. The whole 50-inch leading deck is 10 gauge steel. A lot of the competitors will be 11 gauge, so this is a much stronger piece of machinery, and it feels a lot more commercial grade versus residential, and that's something that I've really liked about this model itself. All right, moving on towards the back. The seat easily adjusts forward. You got a cable here which protects the seat from falling all the way forward, which some of the competitors allow to happen. The big thing for me here is these fenders. They have fenders on both sides, which help protect from debris flying up, and that's huge, especially in temperatures like this where it's a little bit colder. It's kind of wet and slippery. That's just a big selling point for me. And if you kind of can come on and take a little bit closer look, easy access to the battery, oil drain. You'll also notice in the back that there's really easy access to the filter. This is just a manual lever here. You just loosen it and tighten it. No extra outside tools needed. And it just flips back down right there. Adjust the seat back down. And finally, I just want to talk about you get big tires up front, but even these tires back here, you got a lot of tread. And I've been using it for a couple weeks now, and what I've noticed is that these are phenomenal tires in the sense that it gets me up and down the hills without issue, but it's not tearing up my lawn along the way. And that's another thing that I was really looking for, and these have really done a good job in doing that. All right, so the last thing I want to mention, guys, it has a 3-year unlimited hour residential warranty, which is extremely nice. I don't think I'll be using it, but it's nice to know that it's there. And that's just kind of my review of the 2020 TIMECUTTER walk around series mower, and hope you guys found it insightful and found it of use. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in.